Hey up, it's Steve from that old Yorkshire geek. A bit of Tolkien news, Lord of the Rings, whatever you want to call it. This is from the OneRing.net, you know, that fan site that grew bigger than its boots and started hating on fans that didn't like Amazon's The Rings of Power. Yeah, them. Anyway, I'm looking at a news thing from them. I could have looked elsewhere, but, you know, I thought, what the heck. Return of the Rings, Warner Brothers renews Lord of the Rings rights with more movies on the way. After a year-long negotiation to renew the rights to the Lord of the Rings movies, games and merch, Warner Brothers Discovery confirm a long-term deal has been reached with new owners Embracer Group that will see multiple Middle-earth theatrical movies in the future. Today on the Warner Brothers Discovery WDBD quarterly earnings call, CEO David Zaslav announced that a new licensing deal has been signed today to allow New Line Cinema to produce more Lord of the Rings films. The Hollywood Reporter, THR, has more details. The multi-year deal with rights holders Embracer Group AB allows Warners to develop features based on J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings books and The Hobbit. Embracer Group, the Swedish gaming company, acquired the rights to Lord of the Rings films, games and merchandise, theme parks and live productions when it purchased rights holder Middle-earth Enterprises last year from the Saul Zaentz company. The deal is a coming not only a coming home. Do you mean it's not only a coming home for Lord of the Rings, but also a reunion for DeLuca? The executive was the president of production for New Line when the first movie, Fellowship of the Ring, began production, but was famously let go before that movie was released, The Hollywood Reporter. There have been rumours in recent weeks that Amazon Studios, who hold only rights to make a Lord of the Rings TV series, which they did really badly, but don't tell, OneRing.net that, because I think Amazon, gave them lots of lovely pennies. We're offering up to $1 billion to secure movie rights alongside the Hobbit rights Amazon got with their $8 billion purchase of MGM Studios. But that offer is now moot. The cinematic legacy of Middle-earth continues on with New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers. Studio heads of Warner Brothers confirm they will never remake the heralded trilogy, the greatest trilogy of all time. I'm a Star Wars fan, I love it, but it's not a trilogy anymore, is it? Then it could be argued that Lord of the Rings is not a trilogy anymore, because we got The Hobbit, didn't we? Which is technically a separate trilogy, but whatever. But continue to expand the legendarium. Quote from Michael DeLuca and Pamela Abdy. What were they speaking simultaneously in like dual voices? But for all the scope and detail lovingly packed into the two trilogies, the vast, complex and dazzling universe dreamed up by J.R.R. Tolkien remains largely unexplored on film. The opportunity to invite fans deeper into the cinematic world of Middle-earth is an honour, and we are excited to partner with Middle-earth Enterprises and Embracer on this adventure. And Lee Ginchard, apologies, CEO of Embracer's Free Mode, I have no idea what that means. I presume it's a division of Embracer, but what they do, I don't know. Games, I don't know. We understand how cherished these works are, and working together with our partners at New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers Pictures, we plan to honour the past, look to the future, and adhere to the strongest level of quality and production values. Fans can look forward to the anime feature film The War of the Rohirrim next year in 2024, which is already halfway through production, and untold new stories beyond. Lord of the Rings is staying home with the studio that gave Peter Jackson the freedom to make the most awarded films in history. Update. Deadline Hollywood has just posted a brief statement from Peter Jackson, Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens regarding the announcement. Warner Brothers and Embracer have kept us in the loop every step of the way, the Oscar-winning trio said. We look forward to speaking with them further to hear their vision for the franchise moving forward. It seems significant that the trio says they have been kept updated on the progress of negotiations. One wouldn't do that for no reason. Of course, part of that might be because Boyens is currently working as executive producer on The War of the Rohirrim for Warner Brothers, but still one wonders. So there you go. Join the fan discussion at whatever. Discord. I've never used Discord. Is it? I don't know. Is it just like a message board? I don't know. I've never understood why they called it Discord. Discord's like, arguing and not getting on, isn't it? So there we go. So more Lord of the Rings movies from Warner Brothers. Huzzah! I hope they're good. I hope they get Peter Jackson back. If he wants to direct, cool. Or just as a producer, still good. Get the old team back, for that same vision. We want the same feel to it, don't we? We want Weta doing the, everything, basically. Weta did everything, didn't it? The CG, the armour, all the makeup effect, everything, didn't it? But yeah, this is the deadline about the story. I don't know if it's the same information. I think it is, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's the same quotes, but on a different thingy. There we go. Note, in a separate TV rights deal in 2018 worth around $250 million, Amazon beat out Netflix for the rights with the Tolkien estate publisher HarperCollins a new line for a 5-season commitment to bring Lord of the Rings to the streaming service. That became Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, which debuted on Prime Video in September 2022. Which wasn't very good. I didn't hate it, it just wasn't very good. It was poorly realised, in my opinion, and I gave it, an average rating. I think for the series as a whole, I thought, 5 out of 10. I didn't hate it, but I didn't think it were amazing either. Right, we'll leave it there. We will leave it there. More Lord of the Rings is on its way. Cool. I can't imagine it'll be soon. It'll be, several years down the line. But I wonder what we'll see. Will we just see something made up, inspired by, the works of Tolkien? Will we see the Silmarillion? Will we see, other stuff? I don't know. Because I think all of his other works, really, like the Silmarillion and the Untold Tales or whatever it's called, I think they're more histories than stories, aren't they? It'd be like adapting House of the Dragon. That book is essentially a history in it rather than a story. But anyway, as I said, we'll leave it there. So that's very interesting. So thanks for watching, wherever you are in Middle-earth. Look after each other. And until next time, for God's sake, I'd never get used to that. I'll see you.